So I've woken up to a dream that I just had. It's kind of funny because I'd uploaded a video about the Pittsburgh Penguins, me wearing a Letang jersey. It was a simple video. Anyway, what happened in the dream was I was in an airport, assumingly where I live, and I was getting absolutely hammered in the airport bar. I was wearing the Letang jersey, of course, and I see this young woman on sitting over somewhere else, and she was wearing a Sidney Crosby jersey, and she had blonde hair, nice tits, and it was you know I thought it looked interesting. Anyway, my attention goes to the television that was on because they say that the Sidney Crosby Jersey in the Pittsburgh Penguins had lost their patent, and you couldn't legally own a Sidney Crosby jersey or attain one. And when that happened, these guys came out of nowhere, and I'd heard somewhere, I don't know exactly where, that jerseys had become worth $50,000, and they just went. It snapped. It made them snap. They went absolutely bonkers over this, and they turned into savages over $50,000. And it really, it did not take much. And anyway, so obviously they're on their way to her, and like in my dream I even felt drunk. But anyway, I go over there and I beat the crap out of a few of them. No problem. And then there's this one guy, and he's like a giant, and he pummeled me pretty good. Glasses were shattered. I was missing a couple teeth. He punched me in the solar plexus, which really hurt. I was down on the ground. I was nearly done. I was nearly finished. Anyway, he started walking over, and he was gonna turn my lights out, and the chick steps forward and boots him in the balls really hard, and then the giant fell down, and nobody felt sorry for him, and so well as he deserved, but I was able to slink away, but I'd been rattled pretty good. I retreated to a hotel. Not sure if what exactly the chick did after that. I think she just sort of disappeared almost, but it reminded me of the whole nature of how if the government decides something's prohibited or not allowed, how a black market can form over just a piece of fabric. How even just a simple item, any kind, just created by the social circumstances, the economic circumstances, and you put mechanisms in like it's unattainable through regular means and all this other sort of stuff, and people will go nuts just for immediately getting money, which in theory the government could deem as illegal and prohibited, for no reason, just so that it becomes worth more money in the immediate sense, even though it's just a piece of paper. But the government, it can decide at any given time how much it's worth depending on what. And then And then anyway, I was thinking that while I'm still quite in a significant amount of pain. I was even in pain in my dream. And then I heard why the jersey got prohibited. It got prohibited because Canadian hockey clubs had stolen the Stanley Cup. And Gary Bettman was furious. My dad calls him Count Chocula. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but he looked a bit like that when he made a press conference. And he said that it was a deplorable act, and he wanted the Stanley Cup brought back, and this, that, the usual kind of things you would expect him to say. I would figure Crosby would have said something on the TV, but he didn't. Yeah, and then the dream kind of peters out after that. But I thought it was kind of interesting. Most of my dreams aren't noteworthy, but this one kind of was. And it was ironic because I had just uploaded a video of me wearing a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey, so I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got. It's 6:15, and I actually have to get ready to go to work. So talk to you guys later. Have a good one.